You know, occasionally we hear a story in the Bible and it reminds us of something that's personal. And today's gospel passage is one of those stories that I think many of you may recall. And not just because last Sunday we heard the same story told, except it came from St. Luke. St. Luke told us the story of Jesus returning to his own home community of Nazareth and how he got into some hot water with the people who were members of the community that he had known since he was a young man. And then today, St. Luke tells that same story. And the line that reminds me, and may remind you, of something that you've heard before personally is, where did he get all of that? Now, maybe your parents have said that to you when you have misbehaved. Where did she get that attitude? Where did he learn those bad habits? Where did he learn how to be so lippy and so uncooperative? Parents often want to know where their youngsters pick up habits and pick up behavior patterns. And usually they say it, as they did in the gospel today, when they are frustrated. They can't figure out where their young people, where Jesus got all of that, his wisdom, his authority, his ability to speak so well, and his ability to challenge them. During Catholic Schools Week, we hope that one of the places that you learn not your bad habits, you do that all on your own. One of the things we hope is that you learn many of your good habits right here in our school. We hope that being a pupil or student in a Catholic school provides you the occasion to learn lots of wonderful things and to put into practice many of the values and the virtues that you have heard from Mom and Dad and that you have reconfirmed in our schools. Virtues of generosity and kindness and compassion and understanding and patience, virtues that give you sensitive hearts for people who are poor or disadvantaged or certainly not as fortunate as you are. We hope that our Catholic schools are the places where you learn those qualities of living and loving that distinguish you as God's sons and daughters. Many times when people experience our Catholic students, they often say they are very polite, generous, kind young men and women. They admire you because you are polite, because you are sensitive to the needs of others, because you are reverent and prayerful. It's our prayer, not just during Catholic Schools Week, but all throughout the year, that the tradition of Catholic schools and Catholic education are confirmed in the way that you behave, not just in school, not just at home, but everywhere, so that when our neighbors and friends see you, they see you in your uniforms, you're all dressed alike. They say, well, they must be Catholic school kids because they're all dressed alike. Or they must be Catholic school kids because they are often seen going to church or being involved in the parish community. We want them to say, they must get those good qualities in the schools that they attend. And that those qualities that they possess, they live not just in school, not just at home, but everywhere. In Nazareth, The people that Jesus grew up with were offended when he challenged them to become better than they were. When he said to them, you know, you have to provide a good example for all others. They said in frustration, where did he get all of that? And then they said, we know his family. We know his mother, his father, his relatives. Where did he get all of that authority, all of that power, all of that ability to witness the truth and compassion and mercy? We know in faith that Jesus got that from God himself. And that, we hope and pray, is also the source of where you get your good qualities, from God. You discover them in your homes, in the lives of your parents, and we hope during Catholic Schools Week that you will also proudly say, and we get them in school. Where did they get all of that? Hopefully, you'll proudly say, and always say, we got them from mom and dad, we got them from grandma and grandpa, but we got them fortified and strengthened and encouraged in our schools.